I'm very happy to welcome you on behalf of the German Federal Cultural Foundation. Ich begrüße Sie sehr, sehr herzlich im Namen der Kulturstiftung des Bundes. Dear Gabriele Knappstein, we are not at the end, we are only at the beginning. So thanks for dedicating this conference to our dear friend Okwien Wezor. He's missing today. We would like to share our ideas, our doubts with him. This subject and the topics we are talking about were his heart issue, seine Herzensangelegenheit. So when we started to approach museums like 6 years ago in Germany, museums with a important, consistent exhibition on the beginning of 20th century, Okwi started his plan of post-war, which had to have 3 episodes. Unfortunately, he only did the first one. And we were very lucky to accompany him to fund this. And in a way, his agenda, his network, his contacts, it was all ready. He had all the academics, curators, artists worldwide, so he put them together in a group and they started a fantastic research, which is fortunately in a very, very good catalog and in an exhibition which was very interesting for all of us to see how can that work, with a big difference: no collection. He had no collection. So this is the issue we are at this moment affronting with all the difficulties. We asked a lot of museums, not a lot, but quite a lot, if they were interested to participate in this program. Only 4 accepted. Why only 4? I don't know. I guess it's a risky aventure to go for this. There's no role model how to do it. Every collection is different. You have to work together, something which is, as I realize, not usual in museums. Everyone is in its own project. And you have to take the risks to fail. I would not call it fail. For me, it's necessary for our work to try to make things that, as the press afterwards, I can say it was a mixture of praise and harsh disapproval, with the accent on harsh disapproval, definitely. We really got it full. And the critics were on one side, that we are continuing on a colonizing attitude. I agree with this. I don't know how to get out of that, and I guess you don't either. So we are trapped there, and it's a complicated maneuver, how to find strategies. Today we talked about some of these, of sharing collections, of interchanging of staff, and so on and so on. But finally, we have more means to make it clear the money is accumulated here. So how are we, about what are we talking? This is a real problem, and I don't want to deepen this, because then we have several days to go on with Kapitalismuskritik, and I know something about it, but not enough. So definitely this is a real problem, and I think it's one of the reasons why a lot of institutions didn't want to participate, but it was also a problem of methodology. So this was one of the items when we visited the institutions, our partners, and I'm very grateful that they were so open to tell us, we don't know how to do this. And this is fantastic, when a museum's director tells you, I don't know. I mean, we want to do this, but we don't know. So try. And I loved Hello World because it was a happening. It was a little bit like a happening, yeah. It was so different. It were tryouts, so people were in here and they were saying, this is a good way to do it, this is horrible. How would, and I mean, this type of discussion, of so active discussion of people who had to come back and said, we should meet here, I want to show you that space, because this is horrible, but this is fantastic. I mean, this is why I would like to go to a museum. And not to a museum which is monoculture. They all look alike, I'm sorry. I love you all, the colleagues, but it is in a way, they are all in the same normative way. And this is not a solution for the future. So if you really mean it, that we are looking for ways how to define the function of a museum in the future, we go slowly, I accept. You have a lot of strong demands, we have it too, so it's not that easy to change things. If you go seriously for that, we're with you. And we will accompany, we will fund your projects, and yeah, and we will share the themes you have and try to learn and grow with you. Thank you very much and good luck for tomorrow.